Okay, so Joel Embiid is posting up Grant Williams. But look when he gets this ball high. Okay, stop. Now he's turning to face you up. So now you got to get in a defensive stance with your feet set. He's facing you up. So it's time to be able to slide your feet. And what does this player do? Just backpedal and give Joel Embiid this angle here. What is Al Horford doing here? I mean, you're switching the screen. So be up here, level to the screen, and ready to guard James Harden. Are you ready to guard James Harden off this screen? No. Okay, this cannot happen. You are guarding Joel Embiid in the post. You got to be battling for positioning this entire time. Look at this right here. Stop. Why are you playing off? He's posting up. Battle for position now. You're playing off of, how is that? You just let him get right back in the paint. Okay, Grant Williams is really struggling here. Again, Joel Embiid is posting you up. As he's turning now, he's facing you up. So now it's time to get in a defensive stance with your feet set right now. Because you got to be able to slide your feet. Okay? What is this? What does Grant Williams do? He backpedals this way. As Joel Embiid's coming, that is unbelievable. Is atrocious. If you're Jason Tatum, I mean, you just cannot be staring at the shot. See that your man Joel Embiid is coming in here. You got to start battling for positioning now. Like, this is too easy. Okay, if Jason Tatum is going to stay here and double, then Mike Muscala's got to be ready to rotate to the corner here. So here's Jason Tatum. Okay, stop. What is Mike Muscala doing? You got to be ready to rotate. And then this player's got to move over here. Because when this pass gets made, he's going to have to rotate. But you're doubling the post and not rotating at all. Not great. Okay, if you're this Celtics player, Joel Embiid is facing you up. You have to be in a defensive stance with your feet set. That is the only way you're going to be able to slide your feet. What? Look at this. You're backpedaling already. Joel Embiid hasn't done anything. So now you're playing off your back foot as Joel Embiid is going downhill. I mean, you give yourself no earthly chance. What is Luke Cornett on the floor to do if he's not going to box out? I mean, seriously, use the lower half of your body. You got to drive this 76ers player out. This is a horrible... Look at this. You haven't moved this 76ers player anywhere. Cannot try and go over a screen and then say, never mind, I'm going to go under. You're never going to get it. Look at this. You're trying to go over, and now you're trying to go... Please. This is horrible defense by Marcus Smart. You got to get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at Marcus Smart right here. Not in a defensive stance. So because of that, look at Marcus Smart when this ball gets thrown this way. Are you ready to guard Tobias Harris? Absolutely not. So it's just a pump fake and go drive. Horrible defense from Derek White. He is anticipating a screen. You cannot do that. If you get screened, then your ball screen defense will execute. Look at Derek White. Look at his eyes. Not paying attention to the ball. Not paying attention to the ball again. Look at him trying to feel out a screen there. Whoops, the screen never happened, and now you're stuck out of position guarding James Harden. Good night. Al Horford is out of position to guard Joel Embiid. Look at that. I mean, are you kidding me? Your feet aren't level to each other. This is a joke. Okay, and now you're backpedaling. So Grant Williams is going to have to move in over here. You got to get in a defensive stance with the feet set back to the baseline. So when Joel Embiid comes this way, you can help. You can stunt. If you don't have to move your feet are set. There'll be no place for Embiid to go, and you'll be easily able to recover. You're not giving up a three. But watching Joel Embiid now just work Al Horford is not really that fun. Why are you going under this screen with James Harden? Okay? Like, go over the top. This player can set up and drop coverage with his feet set in a defensive stance. Like, come on. You're going under with James Harden. Is that really what we're doing right now? If you're Jason Tatum, you got to stay with Embiid. I don't know what this is. What is Jason Tatum doing right here? What is that? What was that? So look at this. Now Embiid catches the ball. You are not even close to being ready to guard him. Or are you even trying to guard him? What is Grant Williams doing here? So if you're going to double James Harden, then Jason Tatum's got to get up here. Because if this pass gets made, he's going to have to take Embiid. And then this player would rotate here. Grant Williams would come back here. I mean, what? Again, we are having issues. Joel Embiid is posting you up. Wonderful. But now he is not. Like when he turns. Stop. He's not posting you up anymore. He's turning to face you up. So now it's time. Okay, feet set, defensive nets. I have to be able to slide my feet. It's Joel Embiid. Like, look at this. He's facing you up, and look what happens. You're heading uphill as he's about to go downhill. Really, really bad combo. Okay, so if you're doubling Joel Embiid here, Derek White has got to start to get up a little bit because you got to be ready to. You got to get up here immediately when Tobias Harris catches this ball. Like, look at Derek White. You haven't moved yet. That's a real problem because look when Tobias Harris catches this ball. I mean, so now that's going to hold Al Horford from being able to rotate to the corner. As soon as Joel Embiid turns here, that means he is stop. So right now you got to get up. You got to start battling for positioning now. You cannot give Joel Embiid space. You've got to be the one to make initial contact. Because if it's Joel Embiid that's making initial contact, look at this. All he's doing is just backing you down. He just got to the paint pretty much as easy as you possibly could. Okay, so Joel Embiid is posting up Al Horford. Stop. So you've got to get up here. You got to be battling for positioning. You can't make this easy for him. Like, you're not moving Joel Embiid anywhere. He just gets to pick wherever he wants to go. So because you're not battling for positioning, that's how he gets the space to get this shot. Okay, if you're Luke Cornett, you're doing okay. You're in a defensive stance. Your feet are set. But you got to hold your positioning. The second Joel Embiid makes any movement here, you can't just be instant. Look at that. He didn't do anything. He just put the ball on the floor once, and you were backpedaling. Like, you just gave up any opportunity to guard him. You're out of position. 2 points. We go again. So Joel Embiid is posting you up, but now he is facing you up, so it's time to get in a defensive stance with your feet set. What is so hard about this? Like, you're not in a defense. You're just backpedaling now. So as soon as Joel Embiid moves, like, you're out of position. You keep moving your feet for absolutely no reason. So it's over. I mean, can't do this if you're Malcolm Brogdon. Look, he's not even seeing James Harden. You're already anticipating a screen. Just guard. Look at this. Because you're anticipating a screen, okay, that means you're going to get under this screen late. So because you're under this screen late, now you're not going to be able to get over this screen. And in drop coverage, when the guard takes forever to get over the screen, we have issues. Okay, I mean, Blake Griffin has no chance of guarding Joel Embiid right now, coming from all the way down there. Okay, stop. So if you're Blake Griffin, you can't just play off Joel Embiid for a multitude of reasons. You got to get up and force him into help. Like, there's nothing but help on this part of the floor. Like, you just playing off of Joel Embiid and trying to guard him one-on-one is a total waste of time. Okay, I mean, if you're Malcolm Brogdon and you're going under the screen, like, you got to have more urgency getting under. I mean, Blake Griffin cannot be leaving Joel Embiid to help you. I mean, look, this is ridiculous. How did that happen? So now Blake Griffin's going to be late to guard Joel Embiid, and I mean, I think that is not great. So the Celtics are about to scram switch off this ball screen. Jason Tatum's going to take James Harden, and Derek White is going to come here. Well, if Jason Tatum is taking James Harden, stop. Okay, like, Blake Griffin, you're not in drop coverage anymore. Jason Tatum's guarding James Harden. You got to get up. It's Joel Embiid. He's put 50 on you. I mean, what is Blake Griffin doing? Lean towards the screen early. Look at Jason Tatum leaning towards the screen. Whoops. Now you're going to get beat the other way. That means Blake Griffin has to help off of Joel Embiid again. Yeah, I mean, if Al Horford's coming to double Embiid stop, then Marcus Smart's got to be moving. You got to be already getting over here. Okay, Derek White's going to have to slide down, and Grant Williams is going to have to guard right here. I mean, if you don't rotate out of a double team, like, I mean, it is just like practice shots. Okay, so Marcus Smart is doubling. That means Derek White needs to stay home. Again, you got to rotate. You can't just double and not rotate, okay? So when Marcus Smart comes up here, Al Horford's going to have to start to move over here because if this pass gets made here, Jason Tatum's got to rotate here, you got to rotate here, and Derek White's got to stay down in this area here. I mean, you're not rotating out of a double team. So this is just practice. You cannot do this guarding Embiid. He is posting you up from the high post clearly. But look at this. Like, you got to lean on Embiid here. Lean on his back. Like, what you cannot do is this, where, look at you backpedal. He's posting you up and you are backpedaling. That is, Okay, so if Al Horford goes to double here, Jason Tatum has got to stay here. That's okay. But stop. Al Horford's recovering. So now Al Horford's got to immediately recover, and he's got to push Tatum here now. Like, this is taking way too long. This is really unfortunate.